On the team side, it's obviously not been good enough recently. You know, this whole season's just not been up to our standards, and we need to have a short memory of last weekend, and we need to move on quickly to this weekend. You know, we're controlling games, we're having, you know, good moments, but it's something that, you know, it's in our hands, and we have to change immediately.
We are in Chi-Town to venerable Soldier Field, where two of the marquee names of Major League Soccer, the Chicago Fire and New York Red Bulls, will clash.
Hey, look, play behind early, pray, angry, and everything's got to be earned today. Let's go. All in, on three, 1, 2, 3. Come on, boy.
First half kickoff underway. Oh, terrible back pass there. It's in front, and what a save by Brady.
Oh, the opportunity was right there for New York. That is when you know things are just not going your way.
You can feel the intensity of this game is actually much higher than I expected for two teams right now that are really trying to figure out their way in the Eastern Conference.
It's through again, Barlow. He's got help. Elias Manuel leads him very nicely. The shot, it's off the crossbar.
Great opportunity, could have been 2-0 based on the run of play and the chances so far for the New York Red Bulls, but again, goals just aren't falling right now.
He made that goal frame rock.
The miss from Barlow on Brady, the crossbar hit from Manuele. How do they continue to react and close out this first 45 minutes?
Ali Selassie gets it, and he's working very nicely with Suke. Drives it in for Kai Kamara! And there is 143! He's done it again in the 34th minute, getting on that Suke cross, and the Fire break out in front from old man Kai Kamara. It's 1-0. This could have been 2-1. It could have been 3-2. We had 10 men out there.
It could have been 4-0 in favor of New York Red Bulls. So what are the adjustments from Gerhard Struber at halftime tactically? What players can he bring off the bench to impact this game and get them back into this scoreline? Corey Burke is set to become the first change for Gerhard Struber and the New York Red Bulls. So when you talk about spearheading the attack, it'll look different with Corey Burke up top.
Ball for Harper to the end line. Serve to the near post. Near post, nobody made the run there. Tolkien will go over and take the corner.
It's a nice ball, and he's level it! John Tolkien gets the last laugh, and Corey Burke has his first goal in the Red Bull shirts. 89th minute, 1-1. You had to believe it was gonna be Tolkien. Look at him, he's egging it on.
Tolkien to Burke, his first in the Red Bull uniform. And Chicago and New York will split the points tonight.
Game that had a little bit of everything tonight. Red Bull and Chicago, Steve, able to split the points 1-1. A Red Bull team that gets another late equalizer, another draw, and a lot of familiar themes tonight.
We had a little bit of everything, you know. We had to be a little bit more clinical in the final third. A little unlucky with Noah going off the post. But again, this team continues to fight and claw and get the points on the road, and see what happens next game.
It's a Red Bull team that now enters a crazy part of the schedule. When you look at the beginning part of May, which will be the next game against Philadelphia, all the way through the beginning part of June to close things out against Orlando. A lot of games, schedule congestion potentially with an Open Cup game. You've got a trip to Seattle, you've got a trip to Miami, a trip to Toronto. Clearly right now this Red Bull team has to do one thing, and that's figure out how to get some wins.
Yeah, it's figuring out how to get some wins. It's figuring out how to play with some big names not being available right now, which is important. And, you know, this is the point in the season when you talk about the peaks and troughs of a season. You know, it's been difficult. And, I mean, everybody recognizes that. But what's it going to take for this team to come together in the locker room to fight and claw like they did in the last 10 or 15 minutes, get some points, and move forward?
For a Red Bull team, so much youth on the roster, looking now inside that locker room a little bit, this is the time where players have to kind of figure it out on their own in a way. and leaders will emerge from situations like this.
It is. It's leaders in the locker room, but it's also leaders on the field, making sure that when things aren't going the right way, that they themselves look at themselves and say, am I doing the job that's needed in this specific situation? And you're starting to see, as the younger players get a little bit more confidence throughout the course of the season, that they are taking those steps.
Another edition of the Union Red Bull rivalry taking place this Saturday at Red Bull Arena.